Greetings, viewers. Well, I finally finished my FLT, my 1984 FLHTC. The main thing that you notice, before you run away, I'm getting a few views now, so it'd be really nice if you can subscribe. That'd help me a lot. It's only pushing a button, and without getting too... No, I'm allowed to say what I can do. I have an engineering background. I had a business polishing, sandblasting and powder coating, and I've had about 85 motorbikes, and I do all the work myself, 100%. This bike has never been in the shop. Well, not since I've had it. And the only thing I got done was the tyres, and they were put on the wrong way round. So I even do my own tyres now, and I balance them on my my truing jig. So let's talk about the look. I'm happy with the look. I like the look. It's long and low. It's Cadillacing. Yeah. It's this. Let's talk about this bikini fairing. When the batwing fairing comes off, the nacelle around the headlight on this earlier model is pretty ugly. Ugly's, it's not a nice word, ugly, but it is. it's not very nice looking. So this is just a plastic bikini fairing I bought off eBay. Comes from China. I think it cost about $60. And it was easy to fit. It was almost like it was meant for it. You can see all I've done is put 4 screws in it, just drilled a hole, screwed it in, another one up here, same on the other side. Easy peasy. I've changed the front guard. I had to put that light on because I looked it up and that was a genuine factory accessory, an option. And because it was on the original guard, I just had to do it. I have a little sticker. That's a tribute to Big Daddy Ed Roth. I have a Lady Luck tattoo. Yeah, so the front garden's now fiberglass. In hindsight, I would use a plastic Preston Petty guard next time, I think. So I had to make aluminium side brackets because if I put it too close to the guard, the radius was wrong. It's probably meant for a 21 or a 23 inch front wheel or something. I don't know. It was probably meant for a dirt bike. I don't know. No, it's got the little ducktail. So, and the ducktail matches. So, oh no, it doesn't. I'm telling fibs. Yeah. So, yeah, so that's what I've done up there. I've rebuilt everything. I've polished and, I've polished the discs, polished the calipers, polished the sliders, new seals in the calipers, new seals in the forks. A little tip, if you're doing your forks, when you're putting seals in, put new bushes in. It does make a difference. And it's easy to do. It is very easy to do. Yeah, put new bushes in. They don't cost much. The engine, yeah, I've just touched up the paint a bit, but not a real lot. I like my style. If I have a style, I call my style street cred. I like my bikes to look like they've got a story. Yeah, so street cred. So I haven't cleaned up the engines. You can see rusty old bolts, and it's not a show bike. But from a distance, yeah, it looks alright. Yeah, so I had to raise the tank because I have a Mikuni carby. So I've made a bracket here. I've raised the tank a bit. Otherwise the Mikuni hits the tank, doesn't it? And we don't like that. If you ever hear a noise that it sounds like your engine's got a big rattle in it, make sure your tank's tight. Because if your tank's loose, it'll sound like a rattle in the motor, which will scare the hell out of you. Righto, what else have I done? The seat. I like this sleek sort of blend-in seat. I'm a big fan of Alan Ness, the way he has the flowing lines and all that sort of stuff. Plus Mr. Alan Ness said, you build a bike twice. And he was right. I got this registered 6 months ago. I've only just finished it. Well, I've been riding it for 6 months. Today I've finished it. I had a few issues. I had oil leaks and other little things. And today I went for a ride and I think I finally have it 100% where I'm happy with it. The back lights I got brand new, same from China. They're plastic, a bit lighter. One thing I did lash out, I paid $120 each for these suckers, is the turn signals, indicators, blinkers. I love the ones in the box rather than the bracket on the guard with them hanging there on all the others. Maybe it's only 83, 84 had this. I don't know, maybe 85, I don't know. But I really like them. I do like them. And done a bit of cosmetic on the engine. You know, I've got this finny cover here. What else have I done? Just tidied it up, really. Just tidied. This bike was very rusty when I got it. It had Live to Ride stuff all over it, as you do. And I can tell you, Harley Chrome is very good because the Live to Ride stuff was rusted, terribly rusted. But the Harley Chrome stood up. Even the side lights that were here, they had little eyebrows on the top, like the little sun visor things on the top, and they were rusted, like terribly rusted. But the Harley Chrome was still good. I've painted the sandwich, the centre plate on the rocker boxes, just cosmetic stuff like that. I've modified the brakes. I put a 5/8 master cylinder instead of 11/16s to give it more squeeze. And no, it doesn't touch the handlebars, it doesn't come anywhere near it. I have good brakes on this. You can't see on the back, but I have a 4-pot caliper. I have put the swing arm, I had a bad wobble on this bike. Especially when you're under power and you get over 60, it started to get this wobble, like scary wobble. And it wasn't nice to ride, it wasn't fun at all. I have put a late model swing arm on it, which bolts straight in, if you're wondering. So this is 1984, and I put a 2007 touring swing arm. I might do a video just on that in case anyone wants to do that. So now, instead of the rubber bush on the front of the swing arm, I have spherical bearings, which are a nice thing. And I found the wobble. The wobble, I had a bad bearing on the sprocket side. That's where my wobble was coming from. It wasn't even a wobble, it was a wander. It got this wander thing going on. But it got worse when you backed off. And that gets a bit scary at 70 or 80. The speedo's in, I'm lucky here, the speedo is in both. It's got kilometres and miles an hour. When I'm saying 70 and 80, I'm not telling you which one. Alright. So this is my FLHTC. So when I put the rear swing arm, now I have a 4-pot caliper. So I've got the later model brake on the back as well. I have very good brakes. I modified the engine. I've done all this work myself. So I've had the engine apart, well, I've had the top off. I just put a set of rings in it. New cam bearing is a must-do on an Evo. Some of them had bodgy bearings. Probably this is the first one, so it probably didn't. So yes, new cam bearing, EV3 cam, McCuney carby, and tidied up the ports, and yeah, a little bit like that. And my secret weapon, my foam air cleaner, so that air goes straight in. Trying to think what else might get you excited. That's perhaps enough. That's just a quick look around. I've had a lot of motorbikes and I'm retired now, so I'm going to build quite a few more. I've got them lined up. The next one will be a Norton. I have a Norton High Rider, so that'll be my next one. But I'm going to ride this. I might ride this around the country. It seems to be what people like in YouTube videos. They seem to, I don't know if anyone wants to know how to work on their bike. I think they're more interested in riding around. I can ride around and talk bullshit as good as the next person. I'm quite an artist. That's alright, thanks. Thanks for having a look at my bike. It's lovely to ride. It's beautiful. It's like sitting on an armchair, it is. And it's not a sports bike, but it's quick enough. It's quick enough. Alright. Thanks for coming. Bye for now. Leave me a thumbs up and a like, and I won't get you to send me money. I will eventually. I have a plan.